feeling pretty good. Then I don't know, I got excited about 10 laps in, 11 laps in. So I was running close to 70s, and I was like, well, at this point, I'm almost going my gold marathon pace, so maybe I should just drop out. But I kind of worked through that side 8, and I don't know, just tried to work on one lap at a time, and then near the end, I saw a couple guys that were coming back to me, and I was like, okay, I can at least run 69 to break 28 minutes, and then I was going to probably, when I started saying maybe 68, because that's close to half marathon pace. At the end, I was like, we're 67, so I can beat college PR. So it was just kind of high expectations, became very low expectations, and then I just kind of, set these intermediate goals every lap to just, try and speed up a little bit. I noticed that my 8K, I think it was not too different from some of the leaders. Maybe, I don't know, it was only a couple seconds slow. I was like, man, I just went out too hard and needed to pace myself a lot better. So, I don't know, it's hard being in a race like this. I expected us to be running 64 highs, 65 lows, and the pack just started way quicker. And I knew I was going to be over my head, but this is the type of race I always wanted to be in. Pretty disappointed with how it ended up, but I mean, it was the race I wanted to be in.
As you get deeper into road running, how important does track still feel to you?
It's important for sure, just because I have these goals, and I set pretty high goals for myself and everything. And I really felt like I really wanted to try and break 27 minutes today. 30, I think I was 36 seconds off. So that's a long ways. So that was pretty disappointing. But we, I don't know, go back to the drawing board, figure out what to do better next time. I don't know when my next track race will be, but hopefully it's not too far away.
Is it challenging to hop back and forth between a road training and into a track meet and then back in?
I don't think the training's hard. I think the racing mentality is hard though, because in a road race, it's like you're just racing, and in a track race, I feel like they always just start out so quick now. It's hard to, I don't know, I find it harder to get in a rhythm in track meets, but I think most people are the opposite. They have a better time getting into a rhythm in a track race and not a road race. So, I don't know, today was a rough one. A little embarrassed.
Connor, how does this fit into Chicago training?
I'll just call this a really hard 6.2 mile tempo. One by 6.2 mile tempo at, a little faster than half marathon pace. But yeah, hopefully it's a nice way to start off the build.
It's a little breezy out there. Did you feel that at all?
I did, yeah, and I made some mistakes. I think because of the breeze, it kind of got in my head, like, oh, I gotta go with this pass so I can, early on, so I can just kind of sit on, like, have the guys block the wind for me. But then, as I said earlier, we were running 64 flats, 63 highs, maybe some 64 lows. So that was about just over a second faster than I wanted to start, so per lap, and I think add that up, and it just kind of led to me blowing up, and had that little side ache, like I said earlier, around 10 laps in. I feel like I kind of worked through it by 16 laps, and then by that point I was able to, I think, speed up a little bit. But
their early pace was pretty quick, and then they went from halfway in like 15, 14. Were you expecting to get anywhere close to that fast?
I was told that one or two people were wanting to go out that fast. And then it was the rest of the time was going to be going out at 13:20 to 13:30. And so I was hoping that I could have some people at 13:30, but there wasn't almost anyone there, so
yeah,
it's kind of a lonely race.
What's kind of the rest of your schedule look like as you get building into Chicago? So it's kind of just the tip of the iceberg as far as training goes.
Yeah, I mean, the goal right now is just do whatever I can to prep for Chicago. So I think if how this race went, we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board and figure out what was going right and what didn't go right here, because I don't think 27:35 is very indicative of what I what the shape I need to be in to get the American record of the Chicago Marathon. So right now we're going to go back to the drawing board and figure out what I did right, what I did wrong, and try to go from there.
Good job today.
Thank you. Thank you.